Honky the Kid back to pick up where he left off about telling you how to warm up, what you're going to be going through, what's going to be happening, what you're really wanting to do to actually warm up. It's very simple. Actually, it's very simple. What you're going to do. Now that we got all the config stuff out of the way, the monitor, the mouse, the whatever, you want to start a server. Okay. Open up your Counterstrike and hit create server, of course, and you want to play against your bots. This is the way that we take out the server problem, we take out the lag problem, the internet, and we focus on your computer. Okay. Of course, the number of bots that you play against, I personally play against 15 or 20 bots. You can dull that down to whatever you feel is more necessary to play on, depending on what your computer does. You may not have the best computer in the world. If you only play against 2 bots, that's better than nothing. What we're going to do is you're going to create a server, and you want to play against bots. That way you can find where your crosshair is actually, where you actually need to aim. Me personally, on my computer, I'm shooting pretty much generally in the middle of my crosshairs, but more up toward the bottom of the top crosshair, except for the deagle, which is the top of the bottom crosshair. Okay, and of course, when you're shooting with your guns, you wanna watch how you're shooting within burst, or if you're shooting AK, you wanna scroll down a little bit when you shoot. Shoot in burst, of course. But starting your own server is the best way to actually get the best registry and to see how you're shooting. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to start up your own server, and what I actually have is a custom config file that I call bot.cfg, which I execute every time I start a server. Okay, the settings that I have for that, of course, are sv_cheats1, bots _don't _shoot 1, which makes the bots not shoot at you. Which is what we want. We want target practice. We don't want to get shot by the computer, of course, because we all know the bots are kind of cheap. MP auto balance, MP_auto team balance to 0, because what I do is I put all those bots on one team, depending on what gun I want to focus on today. If I want to be a terrorist and do the AK, or if I want to just op, then I put all the bots on one team. So it's me against 15 or 20 bots, or 10, depending on your computer. MP_limit teams to 100, even though I think it defaults to 30. Bot_defer to human 0, which means that they'll actually complete their objectives instead of waiting on the human. So they will plant the bomb if they're T, or they'll defuse the bomb if they're CT. And that's what I want to do, is practice against either rushing a bomb site or defusing a bomb site. Running out there and shooting as many as I can. It technically doesn't count because I'm not shooting back, but that's not what I'm trying to focus on. Bot difficulty, I put that on 3. This makes them run back and forth more, makes them a little harder to hit. If you put it on 1, they're pretty much just going to stand there. You want to focus on a moving target, so you want them to move around as much as possible. Bot all weapons, they can use all the weapons they want. I really don't care. It's not going to matter. Bot allow grenades, to where they can actually still throw nades at you. You can do this with flashes as well. I put it on 1 just to do it. It's nothing spectacular. Pretty much what you're doing here is you're going to try to figure out what sensitivity is best for you, if the sensitivity you have is best or not. And what's going to happen is I focus on, when I'm doing this, jumping out from corners, strafing, and shooting, and seeing how accurate I could be while fast moving. Because what you want to really practice on and learn is what we call snapshot or quick shoot, to where if your crosshairs in the middle of the screen and the bot's on the right, you jerk your mouse over real fast and shoot them. And what you want to do is, when you do a jerk shot or snapshot, is that you want to snap it and shoot and get a headshot every time. You want to practice jumping out from corners, or jumping out from lower B, or wherever, and doing a snapshot and getting them in the head every time. So you want to find your sensitivity to where you can still move your mouse but still shoot quickly and accurately. Okay, and of course, this goes back to opping as well. I practice opping a lot doing this. I got my zoom sensitivity on port 0.80, of course. So I focus on quick zooming or zooming in a certain spot, and then of course snap shooting over to the right or to the left, and seeing if I can't op shot that person quickly and accurately. So it's basically you just trying to figure out if your mouse sensitivity is actually working and your registry is actually working. I've already showed you about my monitor. My monitor is actually, I got it on blocks right here on my computer, which I guess I could show you so don't get motion sickness here. But this is my monitor. I have it set up on 2 pieces of plywood. Okay, there's my phone. That's me recording. But I have my monitor at eye level. Okay, my monitor does not move. My chair is set. Nobody touches it. My girlfriends or acquaintances or whatever, anybody that comes over here, my brother or what have you, do not touch this. Do not touch it. Okay? I have it at eye level so I can more accurately shoot. If you are looking at this and you're saying, oh, I'm right on him, why didn't I hit him? If you're looking down at your monitor or if you're looking up at your monitor, you're seeing a different view, vantage point. You have a totally different view. So you're not technically looking right at your target. You might be off center, off to the right, off to the left just a little bit, and that makes all the difference in this game sometimes. So you want to have your monitor or your chair at eye level to help you better aim, okay? But make that server. I'm going to link a YouTube link in these YouTube notes right here when I put this video of a guy actually doing this, and watch how he shoots and watch his snapshot. He's got a great video on snapshots. I can't remember his name or give him all the credit, but I will link you to his video and you can watch it. But that is how I warm up. I start them on server, find my aim, make sure that I'm actually accurate, knowing that if I go on the server and I'm not registering, it's because, you know, I jump on when there's 15 people, I'm doing great. An hour goes by and, you know, the server's full now. We got a full 40, whatever. Everybody's in. And you're like, oh, I'm not as accurate as I used to be. It's because the server is working harder than it was. It's not your fault, but you got to take into account server production, the internet, all is a factor, okay? And your video card, you know, you got to look at that. I mean, your network card, you got to look at that too. Think about getting a newer network card or different internet, but that's everything you need to think about when you're doing this, okay? But that is how officially you should warm up and figure out what weapons you're good at and where you should be aiming. Find out what mouse settings you have, find out what sensitivities you need to go to. Practice with your sensitivities if you have to. If that's the way you have to do it to get better, then do it. That, I think, is pretty much all I've got. If you have any questions, email me. I'll put my email address up. Come visit us at www.infectious.com. 3 X's, INFEXXXIOUS.com. I'll link that, of course, as well in our show notes. I'll put our server IP up. For all those new to all this, welcome. To those who want to become XXX, keep, put your recruitment form in the forums. Keep showing up, and we'll invite you to vent and get to know you better. And for those members who are XXX already and just trying to get better at this, then ask me anything you want to know. Anybody can email me. I applaud you for trying to get better. I applaud you for doing that. True, it's just a video game, but if you're going to play at this, you might as well be the best. Some people don't want to be the best. If you don't want to be the best, that's fine. I mean, that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's some of us who really love competing and proving that we can become better than we already are. So this is Honkey the Kid signing out, and thank you for watching.